from Public Radio International. This is The World, a co-production of the BBC World Service, PRI, and WGBH Boston. It's Wednesday, April 28th. I'm Marco Werman. The financial crisis in Greece deepens as work on a rescue package continues. This comes a day after the international ratings agency Standard & Poor's downgraded Greek debt to junk.
If everybody joins S&P in this downgrade and the European Central Bank follows its rules, the Greek banking system is suddenly cut off from Europe. And I don't see any path other than financial collapse.
Plus, we'll visit a very loud city and we'll consider how to market a very nasty fish. Now this news.
BBC News with Neil Nunes. Officials in Germany say the total financial aid package for Greece could be more than double the $60 billion that was previously expected. The head of the International Monetary Fund, Dominique Strauss-Kahn, is in Berlin trying to persuade Germany to agree to the financial rescue plan. He said the deal needed to be implemented quickly as the situation was getting worse every day. From Berlin, here's Steve Rosenberg.
There are no figures yet. Well, not official ones, but it does look as if a 3-year rescue package for Greece is being put together, worth an estimated $170 billion. The big question is, will Europe's largest economy be contributing to it? Angela Merkel made it clear she wouldn't say for sure until after the IMF and the EU had completed negotiations with Greece in a few days' time, and until Berlin was certain that Athens was serious about tightening its belt.
Street protests and strikes have broken out in Greece over the government's handling of the financial crisis. The country's Labour minister said he had rejected the proposal by the IMF and the EU for further cuts in public spending. The British Prime Minister Gordon Brown has apologised in person to a woman he had earlier been caught on microphone describing as bigoted during campaigning for the general election. Mr. Brown visited the woman's home and told reporters afterwards she had accepted his apology. The woman, Gillian Duffy, had challenged him on immigration and crime. The leader of the opposition, Liberal Democrats Nick Clegg, said that it was time to draw a line under the matter. But a senior politician from the main opposition Conservative Party, George Osborne, said the incident showed the difference between the public and private faces of Mr. Brown.
Well, I think the comments speak for themselves. I've heard them, and I think voters are going to make their own judgment. They'll see what Gordon Brown has said. They'll contrast what he was saying publicly to the lady and what he was saying privately when he thought no one was listening, and draw their own conclusions.
Scientists say they're closer to learning how life started on Earth with the discovery of water and organic compounds on an asteroid. 2 groups of scientists using a NASA telescope detected a thin film of ice and organic material in 24 Themis in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Here's Palab Ghosh.
Unlike their more illustrious celestial cousins, comets, which hurtle toward the sun and generate a fiery tail, asteroids have a less glamorous image in popular culture. But that may begin to change with the discovery of an asteroid which has frozen water all over its surface, as well as carbon-based compounds. These are 2 of the building blocks of life, and if this is typical, the discovery suggests that asteroids, as well as comets, may have played a large part in bringing the elements of life to Earth.
World News from the BBC. The Nigerian Senate has ordered an investigation into reports that one of its members has married a 13-year-old Egyptian girl. Ahmed Sani Yerima is alleged to have married the teenager several weeks ago. Senators called for the investigation after receiving a petition by women's groups who believe Mr. Sani has broken the law. The army in Thailand says troops used live ammunition to break up the latest demonstration.